Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to have you here as we dive into the fascinating world of design. Today, we'll be exploring the diverse disciplines within design, including visual, digital, product, and environmental design. Together, we'll take an in-depth look at how each of these areas shapes the way we interact with the world around us. Let's get started on this creative journey. When we think about graphic design as a form of visual communication, there are a few key elements that really stand out. First, typography plays a crucial role. It's not just about choosing a font, it's about how the text is styled and arranged to make sure it's easy to read and that it conveys the right mood or emotion. Next, color theory is essential. Understanding how colors work together helps designers create combinations that attract attention, evoke emotions, and keep everything visually balanced. Finally, imagery is incredibly important. The right images don't just decorate a design, they help tell the story, engage the audience, and make ideas clearer. Together, these elements form the foundation of effective graphic design. When we talk about UX and UI design, we're really focusing on creating digital products that aren't just functional but also easy to use, accessible to everyone, and visually engaging. UX design is all about deeply understanding how users behave and what they need. This insight helps us build workflows and interactions that feel natural and intuitive, making sure that the product works well for a wide range of users. On the other hand, UI design adds the visual layer that complements this by designing attractive and clear interfaces. These interfaces guide users smoothly through their tasks without confusion. The primary goal here is to blend functionality with thoughtful design to create experiences that feel seamless and effective. When UX and UI work well together, the outcome is a digital product that not only lives up to user expectations but also supports the business's objectives. When we talk about industrial design, we're really focusing on the seamless integration of form and function. This means creating products that don't just look good but are also highly usable and practical to produce. A key part of this process is carefully selecting materials and production methods, while keeping ergonomics in mind to ensure the final product is comfortable and user-friendly. Industrial design is all about innovation, but it's grounded in solving real-world problems to make products efficient, appealing, and tailored to their specific environments. Collaboration plays a crucial role here too. Designers work closely with engineering and manufacturing teams to turn concepts into market-ready products. Throughout it all, there's a constant balancing act between aesthetics, usability, and manufacturability, because the best designs are both functional and visually attractive. Fashion design is much more than just creating clothes. It's a deeply creative process that allows individuals and cultures to express themselves through what they wear. Designers play a crucial role in shaping style trends by blending their artistic vision with a solid understanding of materials and technical skills. They don't just create for the sake of fashion, they interpret social, historical, and cultural contexts to produce garments that convey identity, mood, and status. This field is constantly evolving, requiring designers to innovate continually while mastering textiles, tailoring, and keeping an eye on market trends. Ultimately, fashion design connects with wearers by creating pieces that resonate personally, making clothing a powerful form of communication and self-expression. When we talk about interior design, we're really focusing on how to enhance the spaces where we live and work. This involves carefully planning the layout, choosing the right colors, and selecting lighting that complements the environment. The way a space is arranged can significantly influence how people feel and behave, so it's important that the design balances functionality with comfort and visual appeal. Color schemes play a big role too. They can set the mood and change how a space is perceived. Lighting, on the other hand, helps guide attention and creates the right atmosphere. By bringing all these elements together, interior designers craft spaces that aren't just practical but also inspiring, customized to meet the unique needs of those who use them. Landscape design is all about creating outdoor spaces that strike a balance between beauty, practicality, and environmental care. At its core, it combines knowledge from ecology, horticulture, and spatial planning to shape areas that are not only attractive but also support natural ecosystems. When designing these landscapes, the goal is to make spaces that people can easily use while safeguarding natural resources. This often means integrating man-made features with plants in a way that boosts biodiversity and enriches the experience for users. Ultimately, landscape design aims to create harmony between people and nature, ensuring that both can coexist and thrive in the same space. Architecture is much more than just constructing buildings, it's about creating spaces that serve specific purposes while shaping the communities and environments around them. When we talk about architectural design, we're balancing several key considerations: structural integrity to ensure safety, spatial functionality to meet the needs of the users, and aesthetic form to create beauty and harmony. Architects take an analytical approach by studying the site context, understanding user needs, and evaluating environmental impact. This careful analysis helps them design buildings that are not only sustainable and safe but also meaningful to those who use them. Architecture also plays a crucial role in influencing how people interact with spaces, shaping cultural identity, and driving urban development. In essence, it's a discipline that deeply connects people, place, and purpose. Motion design is all about using animation and the movement of graphics to tell stories and communicate ideas in a more dynamic way. It takes static images and brings them to life by adding elements like movement, rhythm, and smooth transitions, which really helps to emphasize the message being shared. You'll often see motion design in digital media, where it plays a key role in capturing the audience's attention, simplifying complex concepts, and even evoking emotional responses. What's fascinating is how it bridges the gap between static visuals and fully interactive content, making information not just easier to understand but also more engaging. Ultimately, motion design transforms visual content into a lively experience, changing how stories and information are conveyed and received.